Harvey, it's been a difficult week, maybe not so much in terms of the performances, but definitely in terms of the results.
Yes, we touched on that in the meeting today. We know we're in a bit of a sticky patch, but the only way we're going to get out of this is together. The results haven't been going our way. Like I said, the physical data has been good, like they've said, but you know, at the end of the day, we need the results.
So the physical data has been good. The performances haven't been bad. I mean, you're 2-0 up against 𝗦𝗧𝗔𝗬𝗢. Started off absolutely perfectly, but then it just didn't happen.
Yeah, so I think we started the game really well. It's just carrying on that consistency throughout the game. Yeah, like I say, I think it's just seeing games through now. I think it's at that time of the season as well where you can't be dropping points.
Is it a bit of a mental thing if you look back to midweek against 𝗦𝗧𝗔𝗬𝗢, 2-0 up early, then 𝗦𝗧𝗧𝗧 scored not long after Tranmere scored the second goal, and there's quite often a mindset that even if the manager doesn't particularly want it, that there's a feeling of just dropping deep. It just happens in football.
I don't think it's like anyone not wanting it. I think, like I say, we start the game really well. But like I say, that is football, isn't it? I think it can change on one goal. I think we've had chances we can put the game to bed. But like I say, they've put a decent cross in. The free kick at the end is top draw. You know what I mean? It's the fine margins, yeah.
So the meeting, when you're looking ahead and looking back, when you all discuss what happens, I mean, from a player's perspective, how valuable is all that for you?
Yeah, it's massive. You know, like I say, we go in there regularly, and you know, anyone can speak their mind. It's not like anyone's digging anybody out. It's just learning and, you know, just getting better. I think, like I say, I think you need that to move forward.
Yeah, what sort of things do you learn from it?
Just like I say, mistakes in the game. If the positioning's wrong, if we've made a wrong run, a wrong pass. And like I say, it's not calling anybody out, but it's just watching it back. It does help you because you have a different vision on the pitch, and then when you step back and look at it from, you know, the cameras, you can see it in a different light.
I'm sure the manager will have mentioned, because he in his post-match interview after 𝗦𝗧𝗔𝗬𝗢, he said to BBC Radio Merseyside's Derek Jones that in terms of the formation, it just became a bit stretched, and Tranmere have been very compact during your successful run. Too much of a gap between the defenders and the midfield, too much of a gap between the midfield and the front players. Is that something that maybe you couldn't see during the play? And is that part of the process when you discuss it, or could you sense that yourself?
Yeah, like I say, I think you can see it on the video afterwards, and when we're analysing it, you can sit back and you can see it. But I think in a game situation, sometimes someone will just go. I know I do go and press, and sometimes maybe it's just getting the reins in and saying, no, we're sitting back, we're doing it as a team. And other times it's someone's going, and I think it's just getting that, if one person goes, we all go. It's just communication, I think, yeah, but that's something we're learning.
Yeah, because that pressing together is how it has to be. If you go individually or in twos and threes, it doesn't work.
No, yeah, I think, like I say, when we've been at our best, we have done that. And like I say, it's just making sure we do that every single game for the full 90 minutes. But
it's not all doom and gloom, even if the results mightn't have gone in the direction that you've wanted. And, you know, there's so much of the season to go that, you know, with the self-belief that all the players and the manager have expressed in recent weeks, there's still things to fight for.
Absolutely, yeah. I think if we were turning out really poor performances every week, then there'd be, you know, a bit of panic. But like I said, the lads are putting in a shift. We're not playing bad. It's just, you know, it's that lack of concentration or that one goal that defines it, yeah.
Stockport at Prenton Park at the weekend, and that is going to be a test. I know they lost in midweek themselves to Crewe, but they've been mightily impressive so far this season.
Yeah, no game's going to be easy, but like I said, you know that's going to be a tough game. Like I say, we can just turn up, and as long as we give our best account for ourselves, I think we've still got a chance, yeah.
And you have given a good account of yourselves against the better teams in the division. Playing the top sides almost brings the best out of Tranmere.
Yeah, I mean, you look back at the Notts County game, I don't think anyone expected us to, you know, looking outside from looking in, I don't think they expected us to win, but we trained well in the week and we've always got that belief that we can beat anyone on our day.
What's your assessment, Harvey, of how the season has gone for you so far?
It's been a tricky one. I've enjoyed my football. I do enjoy it here. You know, it's a good club. I'm enjoying myself. I've had a few injuries, which, touch wood, they've stopped, and I'm not normally used to it. But you know, getting back in the team now, hopefully I can try and fight for my spot and just keep improving. Yeah,
if you look at the amount of games you've played, and I know you've had injuries, but there seems to be a real element of trust in you as far as the manager's concerned.
Yeah, I hope so, yeah. Like I say, I'm enjoying it here, I'm enjoying my football here, and yeah, just happy to be here.
What would you say were your particular strengths? What do you bring to the party for Tranmere? What do you like to do individually and as part of the collective group?
Just work hard. I know it's a cliche one, but you know, I do. I enjoy going out there running for the lads, and like I say, we've got a good set of lads here now. We will do it for each other. It's not like I'm just having to go by myself. You know, I'm up front with Jenna, who works his socks off every single week, and it's nice to know that you've got lads all the way around you in the team who are all going to put a shift in for you.
I know that 𝗦𝗧𝗔𝗐𝗥𝗧 has stuck on a formula of 4-4-2 generally, which suits you if you play in a 2, but you've got that adaptability if 𝗦𝗧𝗔𝗐𝗥𝗧 wants to change formation-wise, that you can play in wider areas as well.
Yeah, like I said at the start of the season, I was playing out on the wide, and you know, and I don't mind it. Like I say, it's playing football. That's what you come here. That's what everyone wants to do. They just want to come and want to play. So if you can adapt, then perfect.
Tell us about your nickname, the Rooster.
So that's a need-to-know basis, that one. I think if I told you, I'd have to kill you, yeah.
Well, give us a little bit of the version that our listeners would be interested in, because when you score, you do that sort of that rooster type celebration.
Yeah, no, I've had it since I was a kid. My dad gave it to us. It was off a old TV show, which apparently it just stuck with us. And like I say, it's one of them ones you don't get rid of. It sticks for you. Yeah. You're
a northeastern lad, aren't you? So you know, all your mates used to call you the Rooster, a bit of a nickname.
Yeah, like I say, I go back and see them. Most of them will still do it now. Yeah, so it's just one of them ones that sticks, doesn't it? Yeah.
Do you enjoy being down in the northwest? That a lot of people say that the northwestern people from Liverpool, from Merseyside, are quite similar to, you know, to people from up in the northeast. Yeah, no, yeah, I think it's a great place to live. I enjoy it here. Yeah, like I say, I've moved around a bit. I've not really not enjoyed many places, but like I say, I think I enjoy it here. My missus, when she comes up, she enjoys it. My family, they've been up, and it's just a nice place, yeah. Mm-hmm. And between now and the end of the season, what are your hopes for Tranmere, your ambitions, and being realistic as well? Because I think you're only 10 points away from the playoff positions, and you're only 10 points away, I think, before the midweek game. So you know there's still so much that you can play for, and still a lot of damage that you can do. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's what makes the losses harder, because you know that anything can happen in this league. You know, it's still really tight. But like I say, we just take every game as it comes and just try and get the 3 points.